Welcome back to Goldfish Supernova and Final Fantasy VII, and Palmer asking, how you been, Sid? We will finally find out how he's been. Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? For a whole episode, it would seem. So, when's the space program going to start up again? Hey, I don't know, the president's outside, so why don't you just ask him? Good for nothing, fat. I mean, Palmer's annoying, but come on, Sid. Don't say fat. All the other things he called him, they were absolutely fine, of course. Hey, tea! Can I have some tea with lots of sugar and honey, and oh yeah, don't forget the lard. This, just, you know, hey, stereotypes, they're fun. Anyway, is President Rufus here to announce he's going to restart the space program? Is President blah 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 blah? I don't know. How are you doing? Hey, have we met before? Yes, we're the guys who are ruining your life currently. Lard tea, delicious. What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what'd you come here for? I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. But now we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean, that's why we want your plane. First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, and now you want to take the sky away from me too? Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of Shinra Inc. you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? Yes? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him? Yes, let's go and talk to him with our weapons. That's an odd place to stand. Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. Well, the space program's kind of dead. Things just haven't been going well for poor Palmer, and now, well, we'll be taking the tiny Bronco. I know, the Shinra building when the president was killed. Oh! Security! And now we're gonna beat him to a pulp. He's got a gun. I mean, that's something. But this guy, well, he's not exactly a challenge. So let's just summon some like gods like Ifrit and Odin just to kill him. Yeah, that seems fair. Right, let's do a big guard. Not that we particularly need it, but hey, it gives us haste, that's quite nice. It'll make this battle be over quicker. Gunge Lance, that still makes me laugh, I don't know why. I still haven't actually seen Odin's main sort of thing, because I always forget to use him in battle. Where he comes in and just slices things up. It's like Zanz, it's Kuken, Duken, Buken, Fluken. He has antlers. Why does he have antlers? That's weird. Wow, that's really satisfying that. I always liked watching the clouds part like that. In a perfect circle. That looked ridiculous, by the way. Tiny man. Big massive lance coming down to hit him. Let's trine him up. Let's fire to him up. This guy has no chance. Also, he called for security and no one came. Ouchie. Oh, Trine is massively powerful. Let's just keep doing that. Hehehe. Rude. Alright, well now I don't feel so bad. So rude. Patting his bum. This almost feels overpowered. The Trine. But seems to have a lot of health. Hick. Okay, I think he's done now. Does a little dance. And then, Avoided getting brutally killed by a propeller on a plane. And then hit by a truck. Where did that truck come from? Why was it here? Palmer seems to be the comic relief of Shinra. It's not really a serious villain. Eating coat. In fact, it's possible we may not see him at all for the rest of the game. I can't remember. Anyway, let's take this plane. Yay! Do we have a plane now? It's possible we have a plane and can fly about and stuff. Whee! Probably a bit dangerous to fly near the rocket, but okay. Oh. And... well, there's Sidon at least. Oh, there we go. There's the disappointment. We thought we had a plane to fly on, but it's damaged. The tail's been hit. Emergency landing! Actually, there wasn't no exclamation mark there. It was like, emergency landing. He's just chill about the whole thing. It's gonna be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. Well, this is much better. Stranded on a plane out at sea. Definitely an improvement over our situation about 5 minutes ago. When we were just beating on a, you know, little Shinra man. She won't fly anymore. Can we use it as a boat? It's some good thinking, Cloud. Do whatever you want. Alright then, we'll use it as a boat. Sid, what will he do now? I don't know, I'm history with the Shinra and I've given up on that town. How about your wife, Shira? Wife? Don't make me laugh. Oh, okay, it's not his wife. I always thought it was his wife. Oh well. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus of the Shinra someday too. I don't know about any of that, but... what the hell, sign me up. How about it, everyone? And everyone's like, yeah, yay, let's take this angry, annoying man with us. Do whatever you like. Well, Vincent's happy about it. There we go, there's your vote of confidence. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go up against the Shinra nowadays has gotta be a numbskull. I like it. So, where are we headed? Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients. Ooh, sounds fancy. Dunno, that numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction, so maybe it's off this way? Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients, that name bothers me. And so it should. Right. How to fly the tiny Bronco, it doesn't fly. Anyway, it's a boat. It's a plane boat. We have a plane boat. I suppose that's a little bit better than what we had before. So we can cross shallow water. It can't go in the ocean, but plenty of shallow water to get around in. So kind of the sort of linear part of the journey is over now. We've gone all the way from Midgard across the continent to Rocket Town. But now we can do a little bit of, you know, boating about. Go through rivers and stuff. So, the next actual destination in the story is the Temple of the Ancients. But if we just go straight to the Temple of the Ancients, we find out that we can't get in and we need a keystone. Now I could do that, but it seems like a bit of a waste of time. Although I seem to just be kind of randomly going about here. So we need to find out how to get in. Well, I don't know, I suppose. Why don't we go take a look, just so that we're actually doing everything in order. Obviously I can just cut to being at the actual temple, so see you in a few. Okay, here we are. So just to show you where I am on the map, we've come down sort of southeast of the gold saucer there. It's on a little island on its own. So why don't we just have a little wander over, have a look at the old Temple of the Ancients. There it is. It's kind of like a pyramid-y type thing. It looks quite kind of like Aztec in its design. Well, not from here, but it did outside there. Oh, that music. God, it gives me chills. Yeah, the Temple of the Ancients is a very big, confusing place. I am not looking forward to it. But if you were to come here and think, oh, I can just stroll right in. Nope. Oh, that's it. It literally gives you no information. Cloud just goes, Alright, well. So, the place to find that information is a house. You just kind of... Basically, you know, it gives you the plane. It's like, you just go find where you need to go. There's clues about, but you need to have a little explore in your plane boat first. I did actually notice while I was on the way here a little house to go in. So maybe I'll go in that house first and then see if that's the one. Or it might be something else. Where did I see that house? Okay, here is the house. It was just slightly north. Yeah, this might be the guy that actually tells you how to, you know, get to where you need to go. Huh, oh, another customer. You sure picked an out-of-the-way place, but if it's the keystone you're looking for, yeah, this is the guy. You're too late, don't have it. Keystone? What, you didn't come here for that? The keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. Somewhere? Actually, I can probably see it from my house, it's so close. You're not going to believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. Temple of the Ancients? That place I've just been? Don't take it seriously, it's just a legend. I was literally just there. So where is it? Where's the keystone? I sold it already. Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but that guy had a way about him that made you feel like it may not be a good idea not to sell it to him. Who did he sell it to? The manager of the Gold Saucer. I think his name was Dio. Yay, we get to go deal with Dio again. Said he was going to put it in his museum, then he took off out of here. Well, there we go then. Turns out it's Dio we need to see. What else have you got? Where is the temple? Well, we've already been to the temple. Ultimate destruction magic. Supposed to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of the Ancients. Come on, I said don't take it seriously. You got anything else to talk about? All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get the materials. It's a shame. There's nothing else in his house, I don't think. Ah. Can just use his bed for free. That's quite nice. Okay. So we do need to go back to the Gold Saucer. But there is another order of business to take care of first. Just hop back in the plane boat. We can now get Aerith's level 4 limit break. And it is strongly, since there is a trophy for getting that limit break, it's strongly advised that you get that now. I would say just do it now. But definitely before going to the Temple of the Ancients with the keystone. That is my advice. Get her limit break now. So we can go do that. We do in fact have to travel all the way back to Junon. This part of it, there's a couple of steps. Having trouble speaking today. This step I could have done a lot earlier, but never mind. So we need to take the buggy back to, you know, where is it? Costa del Sol. So you go back to Costa del Sol, take the boat, back to Junon, go outside Junon. So we will, if you look on the map, that little flashing green dot, that is the buggy. The red one is the plane, the green one is the buggy. So it's parked outside Nibelheim at the moment because that's where we left it. So we can just park here. You can get off the plane on any beach. Yep, there we go. And we'll go get the buggy and I'll take it round and I'll meet you in Junon. Just wanted to include, you know, some of the best music in the game once again because I don't feel like you hear it enough. So here it is for your listening pleasure. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so here we are back at Junon. So, the place we're looking for is around here somewhere. Is it marked on the map? I don't think so. Just have a little look around. Maybe through this forest. Anything we run into now, we're gonna kill instantly. Okay, so I see a little river to cross over up north. Obviously that's only accessible with the buggy, so I'm guessing it's there. Something that you would open once you got the buggy. Yeah, these guys are going to go down without much of a fight. Pitiful. There we go, see? Always fun to come back to an old place. We finally... Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. We got to see Vincent in a battle before. Still haven't been able to see his limit break yet. And up we go. And... Nope, not that way. This way? It's a little bit of a trek. Here we go. Cave. Right. In the cave. To this sleeping man. How are you doing? Come on, you already escaped 2 times. Alright, he's just telling me that I escaped 2 times. So... what's actually meant to be happening here is, So, usually he tells you, like, how many battles you've been in. He's, for some reason, telling me how many times I've escaped. That's weird. Okay, well, I'll just fight a couple more battles. Basically, what you're supposed to do is... the game keeps track of how many battles you've been in. The last 2 digits of the amounts of battles you've been in need to both be odd. And I think, yeah, they need to be the same number as well. So they need to be the same number and both odd. So if the amount of battles you've been in ends in 1133557799, that's it. So we'll just do a little more battling and then just go talk to him again. It's weird though. I'm sure usually he tells you how many battles you've been in and then you can be like, right, I need to fight 3 more battles. Well, I'll go back in, see if he'll tell me. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to keep fighting a battle. Go back in. Oh, there we go. 297 times. So... oh, we need to do 2 more then, because then we'll have 299. Right. Let's go. Do 2 more battles. Okay, I've fought 2 more battles. There we go. I guess it was fate that I woke up here. Woke up and met you here. And he gives us some mithril. Right. The mithril we need to take all the way back to a blacksmith that's on the other continent. So we'll go to him. I will cut to when I'm there. Right, so here we are at the blacksmith. And it's actually the guy we just spoke to about the keystone. So basically, yeah, he's here. As you can see on the blinking point on the map. Close to Gongaga. So just go to Gongaga, go eastwards to a peninsula. That's a good word, peninsula. And then ask him about other stuff, and he was asking earlier we'll get materials, and now we have mithril, so we can give him some mithril. Here's some mithril. Right, gives you a choice of either big or small box. Where are the boxes? Okay, I think this one's a small box. Basically, you need to pick the small box, and it's this one, this safe here. And then you get Great Gospel, that is the limit break. Okay, that's it. Bye. Can we take stuff from the big box as well? No. Don't just come barging in here. Right. So, the next point would be to make sure that, because you can't use that item until Aerith has got her level 3, well, all of her other limit breaks, but I did some preparation, and Aerith already has all of her limit breaks. Basically, I just did a little bit of grinding outside of Rocket Town. In the forests around there, you often run into these packs of like 7 little mushroom guys. So that's a good place to do it. I just gave her a trine and she just killed them all and got it very quickly. So, here we go. Great Gospel. Yay! Trophy! So now we can set her limit level to 4, and this fully restores all allies, makes them invincible 1 time, so they can take 1 hit without taking damage, and it heals them to full. Very, very useful. And will be especially useful because in the Temple of the Ancients you have to use Aerith, so... yeah, great. Right, get Vincent back. And we'll leave it there. Got quite a lot accomplished in this episode, I believe. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.